Alright, test. So, alright. So, I think I got the live stream started. Just gotta see. It's a little bit frustrating. Ah, there it is. There's the actual thing. It's a little bit frustrating when things don't seem to quite work yet. Are they actually working? Oh my gosh, things are buffering. That is no fun. I swear. Apologies for the things. It's been so long since I last streamed, and yeah. Just a little bit difficult right now. There it goes. Alright. Well, apologies for all of this stuff. I swear, OBS Studio. Anyways, so I thought I'd do a little CC Creation live stream with well, what's the word? With the Sun and Moon stuff. The thing is that it's been too long since I last streamed. Anyways, time to go into the SMP folder, do some stuff. There should be a way to keep it. Anyways, let's see. So there was a bug report that I got from a about some Sun and Moon stuff, so I thought, you know, let's take a look at the Sun and Moon stuff. Yeah, I'm not making lots of sense here. So let's just take a look at that bug report. So this was the pottery. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing some bug fixing live of some Sun and Moon stuff. So apologies if it's like boring. I hope I'm not boring you. So, alright, it was with the kiln, and we're just going to be dragging and dropping this into SimPE, and I should probably just share that I'm going live instead of just going live and doing not much more. Anyways, let me just share the link a little bit. But here you got some code, which is pretty nice. And, like, if the stream is malfunctioning, do tell me. Like, there should be audio. I hope there's audio. Yeah, so, alrighty. Oh. Yeah, it's not very exciting right now, but like, if you're in chat and you want to say something, then do say something. Yeah. It's a little bit random. Alright. Okay. Okay, so shared some links, so that should be fine. Back to where's the chat. I just keep losing things. Ah, there's a live chat. No one in there yet. So, anyways. So I have a little bug report here. I am firing a round of cups, my kiln which was red turns white, and I get a report on stocked ingredients. The products are available immediately with no 8-hour wait. So, the bug is probably here in the main, which is the code that kind of executes while you're doing some things. Okay, is it brewing? It's on. Yes, so it idles for 5 minutes. Why is it idling for 5 minutes? That is kind of unusual. Okay, so it does appear like there is a bug. It is probably supposed to last at least 8 hours. No 8-hour wait. Pardon me for quitting out of SimPE there. So yeah, this is idle minutes literal 5, which kind of makes sense that then I think testing things are still in place here. So, yeah, gotta do some stuff in here. So this BGSE chooser, it's really useful. You can do this package, this group, painting globals, global primitives, and we should be looking for globals, namely idle hours. No, not the values. We're gonna be sorting by name, and then we're just gonna do idle hours. And we're gonna use our little thing. Then we're gonna do hours and literal 8. That should do it. Now let's see. Interaction. Here we should serve the salt by name. Okay, so we're just gonna do a, it was cups, fire cup. Fire cup, set it, stock the kiln, material change needed, I did not work on this a lot, so yeah, we're gonna be using that, and cups, port on stocked ingredient, clear the flag, Okay, so this appears to be an issue in the main, which has been fixed, so we shouldn't need any more fixing. Which means that this bug report is good. Okay, so that is a bug fixed. Now let's see if there are any more crafting stations in here. It's just a kiln. So that shouldn't be an issue. Alright. So that was cool. So let's see for another set, because I know there were some other things that I kind of needed to fix. So there's also the banking set. Cash cows, basket weave, a bittersweet. So these are just, this is just like my regular normal downloads folder. It's relatively up to date, so hence why I get some banking stuff from here. Now I hope I rainy day saving. I don't know if I merged it. I think I may have merged it. So we should be downloading that brand new. I'm not gonna log in. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Sundry goods and wares. It's not in here. So this is a nice little trick. You can actually sort by name. Subject. Sometimes I'm stupid and I do not sort by name. Just so you know, so... You know. Anyways, all fired up. Rainy day car element OP. QRS stay. Rainy day savings. Yeah. So this set has a little issue with the chests that open, namely that once you place something in one of these chests, that it becomes really difficult, if not impossible, to take anything out. So this is a relatively easy fix. It just needs to be done, and I'm not sure if I merged recolors, so I'll just download. No? Oh, because I downloaded it before. Might already be in the folder here. Rainy day savings. Is it in here? Bangs, rainy day savings. Yeah, these are just some couple things. Ignore everything you see here. Some things are outdated, some things are not, but yeah. So we're essentially just going to, yeah. Thank you very much for that. So, okay, yeah. Not quite sure. Anyways, this needs renaming. This definitely needs renaming to fit into the new thing. But, okay, let's see. So these will need a little bit of a different fix. So this is just looking at the mesh. Okay, so there's open, bottom, and closed. Now I kind of want to see what the open and closed are. Not export. Normally I'd export, but yeah, it's not needed right now. We're just gonna preview. Well, we do need to export. Screw that. Okay, so this is what it is closed. But if we do this preview, then we should get an open version. Okay, so I'm not quite sure if the open is with a lid that is just... We kind of only want to have bottom clickable. Yeah, like that. Okay, so we're just going to export this mesh. It is currently in a different thing. Ignore things. So PE folder, just gonna go to this. Alright, and then we're going to export, and then we're going to import it over again. And here's the thing that we need to do: use inbounding mesh. We do not want to use this inbounding mesh. We do not want to use open. We do not want to use contents. We do not want to use closed. And this way, it becomes a lot easier. Oh my gosh! Of course, I should have pressed replace. Oh my gosh. So yeah, let's do that again. But yeah, we're using that inbounding mesh. We should have done replace, but you know, we all do stupid sometimes. Contents closed. Okay, we're just gonna do it like that. I'm gonna commit. Gonna fix integrity. And then we're gonna save, and I'm just gonna continue to do this for like everything that is relevant. So this one does not appear to really need things, I think. Let's see, there's the Fallout save. It's quite an easy fix, honestly. It's just an annoying one. Okay. Yeah, we can close this. Fallout, so what would it look like if it was open? The bottom one, the bottom subset is the one we want to have enabled in the bounding measured all times, it seems. Oh, hey T-Addict! I just saw you pop up in the live chat. Hi! Ah, okay. Hi. The stream is not quite as polished as yours, but I'm hoping you'll still find it educational. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what bottom and close. What on earth? Did I even press the preview button? And also, hello to Just Right! It should be popping up, all of them. Yeah, hello everybody! You see a lot more faces joining, so yeah, welcome. Okay, this is not previewing, and I am not quite sure why, so I may have to boot up Blender for this, or we're just gonna have to do a little preview. We're just fixing bugs. No, Lena Rosick, we're currently not working on anything new, if that's what you're asking, or what you're wanting to ask. Don't want to assume. Ah, look at that. That's an invisible mesh right there. But right now we're working on fixing some tiny little issues with rainy day savings. So, kind of this set. So when you look at that chest right there, you see that it has like a little nice golden contents thing, you know? But the thing is, the way it is set up right now, if you disable that thing and you put things into the chest, then there's a little issue, namely that you can't get them out. So it's like you put your decorative dragons in and you can't get them out. You can't delete it without using move objects. So that's kind of the issue that we're trying to fix here. So I'm gonna see if I can boot up Blender, because I am not quite sure what this bottom subset is with the high vertical counts. I could check. See what it is connected to. This is a larger texture. Yes, yes, Lena Rosick, yeah. We do a bunch of Sun&Moon stuff. Anyways. So the bottom is bottom default lit, and then we have bottom default lit, and bottom default lit is Fallout Metal Safe default. Okay, so the bottom subset is something that shows up in all cases and open and close only in some cases. So yeah, I think I may have to get rid of the anyways, so what I'm doing is I'm just re-importing meshes so that they so that people can kind of take out the decorative objects that they put into their chests. Just doing some bug fixing, basically. Like, perhaps I'll work on some updates, perhaps not. I always have ideas, but these are just a couple things that need doing. Just waiting for Blender to boot up, because I'm quite unsure about this one, because SimPE does not want to display everything. That's kind of the annoying thing. With Blender or Milkshape, you can actually see the mesh. You actually get like a nice solid or wireframe view, but in this preview window you just don't. You know, you just don't. And what do you think about perfume, fragrance, workbench? Would something like that fit Sun&Moon? We don't currently have any plans to do anything like that. We don't really use perfumes in our games, so, you know, it's not a priority. Alright, so we're here in Blender. I'm using an older version, 2.79b to be exact. So we're just going to be importing some little stuffs. So yeah. Oh, it appears I did not export the mesh yet. A little bit sloppy of me. If it sounds like I have a cold, it is because I have a cold. So, okay. So here we have the save, and now we can kind of see what all the subsets are about. So this is open, then this is closed, and then this is bottom. So I think there is a slot right in there, so let's just put a monkey in there, so kind of see what it's about. The way it is set up currently is that this and this are both clickable. So if you want to remove the monkey, you can't remove the monkey, you can't click the monkey. Whatever you do, you can't remove that monkey. That monkey head or decorative item is stuck in there forever. So that's what we're fixing. So it's pretty easy. You just select import, you export the mesh, you re-import it again, but then you simply do replace on this. Let's do that. But then this little box below opacity, the using bounding mesh, you uncheck that for things that you don't want clickable. So we're gonna unselect open and closed, and now only this bottom subset is clickable. So now you can remove the monkey. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. It's pretty easy, it's just a bit tedious. Oh, no, we're not going to be using that. So fix integrity. In case of doubt, fix integrity. Now I can also do some no, I don't think it needs it. Normally if there would be like an invisible texture, like for example this one, I would just remove it, but yeah, I could. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the blank property, so there should be a blank property somewhere in here. Just need to find a more recent one. Pottery, tea, coffee. I think I did it with tea. Oh yeah. I kind of have to find my resources here. I keep forgetting where I put my blank property. So yeah, this is just clutter. T-text, this could very well be it. Blank prop. Blank prop, this is the little file I want. So this is just a little resource I have, it's pretty simple. So contents, we're gonna delete this contents too, but we're gonna remember its name. So right here we have a contents too, so as you can see, a whole list of things. But you can actually import TXMT settings, which is where I have my blank prop for. So this is essentially a thing to turn this standard material into a null. It takes up a little bit less space, and this way you don't have a totally empty texture. But we need to see if there are... See, this is also a null. I'm not sure if it affects performance the way I think it may affect performance, but, you know, it's just nice getting to clear this out, you know. Anyway, so we're updating the integrity. Fixing names. Whenever you change something in TXMT, MAT, TXDR, shape, cres, GMDC, GMND, you fix integrity, just to be safe. So DII stronghold box, I may have... I can do it with this one too. It's honestly a really simple change. So, okay. I'm afraid we're not going to be seeing a lot of very exciting sort of happenings happening in this live stream. It's just going to be like this. The Maxis counterfeiting fitting machine. Okay, so here we also have a bottom open and closed. Not quite sure what the bottom and open and closed and contents are. So we are once again going into Blender. Import bank Maxis counterfeiting machine. Ooh, look at that. There is a little open bag. This is the little open bag. Here we have... I'm not quite sure what this closed is supposed to be. I don't really see anything. It appears to be like a single vertical. Something incredibly tiny. I don't know what this is supposed to be, bro. So this closed is 54 faces. And I just don't see anything. Okay, that is a little bit weird. I don't normally get this. Okay, so it appears that the contents needs to be removed. I don't think the open really needs removing, but the contents need removing from the bounding mesh. So we're just gonna do that. This is the contents. Contents always needs to be removed, so yeah, we gotta make sure it's all replace and replace and replace and not add. We don't want to double our poly count for nothing. Okay. Contents 2. Do we have a contents 2 here? We have a default. Pretty big texture. Pretty big texture. Yeah, I'm not messing with the texture size right now. I could possibly make it a little bit smaller, a little bit more performance friendly, but it's nothing particularly exciting. Skyrim chest, this is going to have like a little lid and some contents, so that's pretty nice. So I think I already know what to do with this. Blank property, nope, I'm not going to sleep. Oop, there we go. Null. Then we just Skyrim chest save, replace, the bottom is gonna be kept in the... okay, we're gonna not be using this in the bounding mesh, we're gonna be replacing contents. Bounding mesh, no, yes. I can make this bigger. Okay, this way it's a little bit easier to see what I'm doing here. Place, and we're gonna do nope. And did I do that already? I did do that already. All of this gibberish names with bottom default lit and default unlit and, you know, default lit and unlit, that's kind of a thing that you have to do if you use the yeah, this is going to be a little bit of tech babble, so it's a bit nerdy. The TS design mode slave subsets. So essentially you have one texture and it works for multiple subsets. However, it's a little bit tricky to work with. Hence the very specific naming. If you don't name things very specifically, it freaks out. I can probably do like a little tutorial or provide some links and resources for this sort of thing, but yeah. You gotta know, it's a little bit more of a complex thing. Anyways. Skyrim metal safe. Well, what is in the safe? Oh, it's ingots. Nice. So yeah. I think I'm just gonna stick with only enabling bottom for the bounding mesh, and then testing it out in game, seeing, you know, okay, are they properly clickable and can you remove things from them? And if not, or, you know, if they're totally unselectable, then I can always change it again. It's pretty simple. Okay, Skyrim, just save, bank save. I think this is bank save, this is bank save. I'm gonna do replacing, not, oh, we are going to be using this inbounding mesh. Replace, open, we're not using this. Replace, not using inbounding mesh. Replace, not using inbounding mesh. The sizing of that window does not want to stick. Simpy, am I right? I'm using a different version than I used to before, by the way. I'm using 0.7569, I think. It is the version by Chris Hatch. Yeah. It has its peculiarities, but one nice thing is getting to copy slot files. Skyrim runes, large chest. Yep, it's a whole bunch of things. Alright. It's not difficult, it's just tedious. Okay, I think this is a nice size for the file. GMDC, Skyrim runes, large. Come on. Bank, Skyrim runes, large. Replace, we're not using inbounding mesh. Replace, not using it. Replace, we are using it. The poly count of this one is pretty high. So I could reduce the poly count, but on the other hand, right now it's not a priority. Like, it's not, like, if it was above the 5,000, then it would be a definite problem. Wait, okay, it's an issue, the poly count is doubled. I'm going to look at this thing. Bank, Skyrim runes, large. Gonna look at what has happened in Blender. Skyrim runes, large. Okay, so I see the faces here, 3,000, 4,000. It's not like a big deal. Okay, so right now this could all be clickable, so if you put things in the bottom right here, you can't retrieve them. Bit of an issue. Anyways. Come on. Wireframe. Okay, let's see. So this is 249. It's not like a big deal. Kind of want to see if I can circumvent this by simply using my standard exporting procedures. Skyrim runes large. Like, sometimes Simpy does weird things with meshes. Skyrim runes large. Okay, it appears not to be triangulated or something, which is a little bit of an issue. Is it not triangulated? Control T? Should have been. Which settings were I using? Apply modifiers, include things. Skyrim runes large. I didn't pull the right one, did I? Oh yeah, now it's right. And now yeah, I don't know what happened, why it suddenly doubled. So that's something I should probably keep my eye on a little bit more. So this thing just got a little bit more interesting. You always encounter new things on a job, eh? Okay. No, yes, yup. Did I just inadvertently double the poly count? That's kind of upsetting. I do not want to double the poly count. Gonna be comparing file sizes here. No, just kidding, it's gonna be bigger anyways. Fallout metal save. This one is 4432. And Fallout metal save. What used to be? Fallout metal save. So this used to be FERT3304. Okay, this one does not appear to have freaked out. It's just a Skyrim container being weird, I guess. but it's something to keep an eye on. So well. Okay, so the stack of cash, I don't think the stack of cash needs anything. It's just a stack of cash. I'm not gonna waste my time on that. Stack of cash. The Witcher save, that one might be an issue. There are contents and contents too, and they need to be removed. Oh, and there's not, and get this, there's not even a content subset. This just got more exciting. I'm gonna be cleaning out some stuff, I suppose. Pretty nice. Nice, very nice. Does mean a little bit more work though. Okay, bank Witcher save 3950. So there appears to be an inside, so closed and open needs to be boom. Bank Witcher save. Oh yeah, that just doubled. We're not doing doubling here. Come on. Bonk. Go to poly jail. Bank Witcher save. Please. Please the proper one, okay? Bank Witcher save. Okay, yeah. Replace. Closed. Ah, workout is done. Ah, and the baby is sleeping. Yeah. Good. You need all the chill you can get. A monkey head hiding somewhere in the thing. Well, if you check out the pictures of the Keep celebrations from a couple years ago, then there is in fact a Suzanne, a monkey head hiding out somewhere. Once you've seen it, you can't unsee it, so just warning ya. But I think Frank would kill me if I put a Suzanne in the set. It is an eldritch monstrosity after all. Okay. So this one is this package is going to be a little bit smaller because textures are big and there's like some unused textures in here. So I kind of have to go through this list again and see if there are actual content subsets. This is why I should not open bottom and closed. Now this has a contents and I do not think it has a contents. Yeah. Some things were not cleaned out, so I'm just having to clean it out on my own. Poor unfortunate me. No, not to behave. Come on, come on. None of this has any contents in here. So, yeah, sometimes stuff like this happens. Things didn't get cleaned out before and now they have to be cleaned out. So the set will be a little bit smaller when you get to re-download it and, you know, get that updated. Okay, this one does have a content, so I do not have to yeet that. Skyrim chest. Does the Skyrim chest have contents? It has contents. Okay, Skyrim metal safe. Does it have contents? It has contents. Stack of cash. Is it really relevant? It has an open and a closed, and it has no contents thing. Okay, Witcher save, so we're at around the Sims 3 save. I hope I'm not making anyone dizzy with the speed. I'm pretty quick with my little pen. Okay, default. It's a little bit of a big texture, but okay. txmt, we're doing contents 2. Contents 2 is always gonna be just null. Okay, yay! These optimization fixes are so appreciated, says T-Addict. Yeah, I appreciate it too. I quite kind of like not having any sort of pink flashing or blue flashing, but that's not relevant here. Okay, wait, did it have a contents? I think it had a contents. It did not have a contents, I swear. Why do I keep falling for this? Contents. Bye-bye. Like, perhaps if I get this done in a fairly timely manner, we can take a look at some more exciting things, like inside the coding of some kind of set, you know, pick your favorites. But what the hell is going on with this contents? There are no contents in the safe. Perhaps that is why I was fooled, because it was not the ingot. Okay. Wait, did I did not export, I swear. Okay, 554. Bank around the Sims 3. Verticals. Yeah, that's a little bit sus. We're gonna have to re-export that. It's a nice save though. Let me just put a light in here so that when I import anything in here, that you can actually see what it looks like. Oh, that's the thing. If you want to spawn something in, it goes to the 3D cursor, so snap cursor to center, a little bit easier. Ah! The addict says, oh, that would be cool. I've never seen coding like that. Well, then it'll be your first time then. Okay, nice little doors. But we want these unclickable so that people can actually put their own stuff inside the safes and not lose it forever. So let's export that. It was the bank around Sims 3's modern safe. Export. Ah, this is much better. This faces. Beautiful face count. I like it when meshes are not too big. I should probably just replace this thing. No, okay. Using bounding head, we're not bounding mesh. Okay. We're not doing that. Okay, there's no bottom, there's no close, there's no content. We already knew that. Okay. There we go. This is a little bit smaller. The wall safe. Probably relevant. Open contents closed. Okay, there is a contents here. And there's an open and a closed, so I really need to figure out which one I can, you know, leave in the bounding mesh and which one I absolutely can't. So, alright. Ooh, this is pretty cute. So it appears that closed and open, I mean, I don't think there's a slot in there, so I think it was just an illusion. It's like a nice optical illusion. If we check the post again, yeah, these are like cute little wall saves. They're like visual illusions, and it's pretty neat, I think. And this one is like that. I think it might be that one. Yeah. Or not. No, it's this one. It's this one. It's pretty cute. Look at that. It's really cute. Oh dear. No. Bye-bye, Discord. Anyways. Okay, wall save. We can safely get rid of contents. Contents 2. Come on. Contents 2. That is. Yeah, we're just going to eat contents 2. but we don't have to do anything with the mesh here because, well, can't really make incisions in the wall. I mean, might be possible with a wall mask, but that's something I'm not going into right now. Fix integrity, update. Gonna be saving that one, and around Sims 3, wall save, Bon Voyage, treasure chest. This one actually has a smaller one. Smaller contents, and the default. Ooh, this is something, yeah, hello Discord. Okay, so as you can see, the default texture here and the contents texture here are the same. So there's actually a neat trick you can do, which is you can make two TXMTs, two material definitions, point at one texture image. So of course when you have two identical textures like this, it will save you space. So we're just going to delete one of these. So let's delete contents. So we only have default. So then we go to the contents too. We need to make that blank property. So we're just gonna go null on that. When making null, essentially make things invisible. And it's really important that the type is null, otherwise you'll get like a gray blur. I had to find that the hard way. So right here it says that it's pointing to bank, Bon Voyage, treasure chest, contents. But we can actually make it point to a different TXDR. So we're just going to backspace this and we're going to type in default, and it will now point to this texture instead. So a lot of the optimization fixes on a bunch of older stuff is essentially an extended version of this, seeing if there's identical textures and then making things point at, oh, then, you know, assigning one texture to that, so you save a lot of space that way. Anyways, open and closed. Okay, let's see. Oh. Bank, Bon Voyage, treasure chest. Treasure chest, party quest. Okay, so this... I don't think there's a slot. I don't think there's a slot in here, which is interesting. So I don't know if we really need to do anything with that, unless I want to add slots and stuff, but yeah. I have other things. It's cute though. It's really cute. It's real cute. Can't quite remember what the Bon Voyage chest looks like. Oh, I think it's this one. It's cute. It's really cute. But seeing as as these jewels are not removable, I don't think we need to be doing anything with the bounding mesh. Bon Voyage, treasure chest, party quest, Cashcraft Victorian save. I wonder if it's a wall save or a different save. Ah, it's contents. It's a contents. Yep. This can go, because this one, open, closed, and bottom, this one does not appear to have a contents. So once again, 1736. Yeah, it's a nice. Yeah, it says it's a nice mesh. Yeah, I use that one a lot. Well, you're gonna have a little bit less texture on it, and nobody will know. But yeah, it's super cute. It's like sometimes Max's meshes are just yeah, but sometimes you have just these unexpected little treasures, and that's just neat. Cashcraft safe. Okay, we're gonna import that. See, okay, so this is closed, this is open, and that is bottom. So yeah, we're gonna be selecting this again. That was my phone. Bank Cashcraft safe. Gonna be replacing that. this Blender always adds these numbers, but you know, it can be dealt with. It's a little bit more annoying, but it can be dealt with. I keep forgetting to do all in one. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna clean out the useless data with contents. If it has no contents, I am not going to let any old files clutter it up. So, oh, nice emoji. I love that. It's cute. Okay, contents, that's gone. It's just gone. That's also gone. Okay, we don't want any old stuff cluttering it up. Cashcraft Victorian save, Fallout steamer trunk. Nice. Contents open, bottom and closed. Okay, so the steamer trunk. Betting it's gonna be that thing. I will confess, I own Fallout, but I've never played it. Didn't even boot it up. I think I just extracted some things looking for cacti or something. It's very bad of me. Oh yeah, it's that one. I love that color. It's like a really lovely sky blue. I should use it. Nice coins. It should probably be bottle caps, knowing Fallout. But hey, treasures of the old world. Am I right? Okay. Level contents. GMDC, we're gonna be exporting that. Bank, Fallout 4, steamer, trunk. I do not have Fallout 4, however. I think. My computer may explode. I don't know. Cute. Replace contents. We're not using it. A bounding mesh. Replace. Open. Don't use closed in bounding mesh. Replace it. And we're just going to use bottom, and that's going to be... No, don't replace open. Okay, okay, yep. That looks about right. And... okay. Oh yeah, we don't need to do anything with that. Okay. Oh dear, I think my tea is getting cold. I should get some tea. Without splattering it all over my desk. That would be useful. Nice. Would be nicer if it was a little bit warmer, but hey. This happens when you're busy. Okay, Fallout wall save. I don't think we need to do much more other than the contents 2, contents 2. I mean, technically things could be repositoried, but like, I'm not gonna do it. It's a little bit big for such a small, tiny save, but I'm leaving it like that. It's not 2K. If it was 2K, I would reduce it immediately. Null. Blank Fallout wall save. Fallout war save. So yeah, we're not even. Might be useful to put the recolors in a little folder, just so we have a little bit better sense of the progress we're making. It's a little bit more encouraging. course, when I sort by name, it turns all topsy-turvy. Rick Lors? Okay, Rick Lors, that has to be renamed. Sometimes updates are also typo fixes, huh? It's gonna be renamed anyways, to get rid of the and thing. It's a little bit better for performance. Alright, so now we only have the meshes here. Nice. Okay, so we were at Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors chest. I think I know someone who has a little bit of a Legend of Zelda themed game, so this is a pretty nice thing for it. Oh, this is cute. Oh, nice. It's just very cute and cartoony. Okay, blank prop, none. Okay, this is a 4K. Okay, that's a little bit higher poly than I thought, but still a bit decent. Legend of Zelda, where is it? Hyrule Warriors, there it is. Oh my gosh, I love this mesh. It's like, I don't know, it's something about the curls that is just so damn adorable. It's just staring at it and I'm just going. It's cute, it's super cute. Alas, currently if you put your rupees into that thing, you lose them forever. So, this cute little bugger. Oh, it's so cute, 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 cute. And it's gonna be a little bit, right, we're re-exporting it. I don't know what's going on. Simply E just does weird things sometimes. Anyways, Legend Bank Hyrule Warrior chest. So this should add up to about 2K, I mean 4K. Yeah, that's good. Replace bottom. Replace open. I'm not using that, I'm banning mesh. Replace contents. Definitely not using that. And replace the closed. We're not using that in banning mesh. Okay, so that leaves us with this, and that is what we want. Okay, did I clear out the rest? Yep, I added that. Hey, Gina! Welcome to the chat. I haven't seen you in a while. Congratulations on the new grandkid. I mean, I already did it, but congrats again. And yeah, it is so cute. It is so adorable. I love it. Anyways. So, Legend of Zelda, Hyrule Warriors chest. Okay, Max's bag of money. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. It's a bag of money. Okay, small runes chest. Yeah, I think this one could use something. Contents too. Honestly, I could probably texture reference the textures. You know, this is the second runes chest that uses the same texture, I think. I mean, it's similar texture, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, Bethesda could have been really clever and just made both of these chests use the same texture, but they could have also not. Anyways, default contents to contents. This could be perfectly texture reference, and this way you'd only have like one coin texture. Hey, and there is Kid in the Night, or Maxi. Hey there! Nice to see you pop up in the chat. We're doing some Sun&Moon fixes. Just a little bit of optimization and minor annoyance fixing. So, alright. Contents 2, that is getting reduced. Does it actually have contents? It actually has contents. Oh yeah, the coins. Keep forgetting that. Just small bye-bye cute Zelda chest. User should just hit undo. Spank Skyrim Rune chest small, I think. Oh, look at that, it's cute, it's adorable. Uh-huh. Ooh, optimization. Yes, indeed. Ooh, optimization. I mean, if you're updating, right? Okay. Exporting that a little bit. And then re-importing it. And yeah. Poly seems to match up. Bottom, we're using that in a bounding mesh. Open, we're not. So unchecking that. So contents, we're going to be replacing that. Certainly not using that in a bounding mesh. And then we are left with closed. Not using that. Okay. We did the contents too. Did we? Yep. This is now a null texture. Like I said, I don't know if it has a big effect on performance, but it is like a little bit less text in this already pretty tiny resource, so I take what I can get. Stack a cache. I don't think that needs anything. Default. It just needs things cleared out, really. I mean, an open, a closed, and a contents. It only has an open and closed, so it does not need a bottom or contents. Bottom, contents. Contents, that's going bye-bye. And this one also going bye-bye. And then in here, this is also going out. Just says hi, and hey, optimization of any kind is good. Aiming on that. Alright. Bank medium, so... Okay, we went through the large and we're almost through the medium, I think. Nope, we're not almost through the medium, unfortunately, but we are getting there. Getting into the Sims medieval chests. No, nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is a treasure chest. Treasure chest project quest. Oh, look at that. It's like little clothing chests in the texture. Do you see that? It's like super cute. It would be nice if we could zoom in to that, but no. But it is very cute that there's some clothing in here. So this one has a contents, an open, a bottom, and a closed. So we don't need to be clearing out anything. Oh, that's my cleaning detergent. T-Bank, TSM, I think these are TSM barrel form. Oh, look at that, it's cute. It's cute. Bottom, and then open and closed. This is like a little diamond thing, I think. Do we actually have a little diamond filling? Like, which... Like, is it using that actual filling? I mean, it would make some sense, but let's see. So the contents, Contents are using contents. They're okay. We can't eat that. I hope I didn't eat anything that I wasn't supposed to eat. I really hope so. Anyways, if something is afoot, then I hope someone will tell me in a bug report. Okay. Speaking of bug reports, we're also going to be doing some fixing of a little texture issue in the Spice of Life set. Did some optimization on that with, you know, turning this bigger thing into a null, and apparently I messed up on like one singular tree with one singular subset, so that needs a little bit of a quick fix. Anyways, let's reassemble that chest, get it all selected. Okay, everything is selected. Like, this may be this could be related a little bit to your issue maxi with the poly count suddenly doubling. For some reason, it has also done this with a couple of chests that I exported from SunPE. And upon importing them in Blender and re-exporting them, then the poly count is the same. But if I re-import the thing that I exported from SunPE directly, then the poly count is suddenly doubled. Pretty weird. But it can be dealt with, at least with OBJ formats. Anyways, replace bottom, then replace open, those contents, replace closed. Okay, that's basically it. Baron Bold Vestment Vault. Nice alliteration. Sims Medieval really has its charms. Okay, I'm not gonna yeet that just in case. No. Okay, Kitten Knight says, I have no idea what's going on with my milk shape. It does that to any mesh, no matter where I've exported it from. I'm just trying to get more comfortable with Blender. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. Like, try to focus on the hotkeys. That's my recommendation. You can do like a lot by just knowing how to use your G, which is moving things around, your R, rotating, and your S, your scaling. And then you add an angle, so S, 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 Z, and it's like whoop. RI, and it's like this. Or GX, you know. You can constrict things to an angle. And I believe that if you do S, Shift Z, then it scales on everything but the Z angle. So that's like a pretty neat thing with Blender. Like, that's just a little trick. Anyways, back to optimization. It won't do it itself. Okay, Baron Chest Bank. Oh yeah, I wanted to delete this, not mess around with it. Bank TSM Baron. Bank. TSM barrel form. Baron Chest Bank. Oh, look at that, it's cute. So just re-importing it. Baron Chest Bank. Export OBJ. Gina says, hey, is the triangulated polys in one and quadrangulated polys in the other? Well, I have tried to, you know, kind of, you know, I did kind of look to see if things needed to be triangulated for some reason, but it does not appear to need triangulation. It appears to be triangulated already, so I don't think it's that. Alright, replace the bottom. Oh wait, we want to be using that in the mesh. Oh wait, okay, so here you kind of see the issue here. I accidentally imported the wrong mesh, so that's why. So here you can see that the bottom, the original face count of the bottom is 316. Well, Actually, there's like... You could be right, Gina. You could be right. On the other hand, I don't know, it's like the faces. So closed suddenly has more verticals, but the same amount of faces. Like, and yeah, the vertical count seems to be going up, which is unusual. But anyways, the easiest way that I found to make this better is to just re-export it, and this way you don't get any sort of... Well, this is still odd, because poly counts did in fact change. Oh no, or they didn't. Just gonna have to do this set by subset. Okay, so closed did not change in amount of poly count, nor did contents. Replace contents, we're not using that in bounding mesh. Now replace the bottom, and the bottom has 316 and 428, and use that in bounding mesh. Open is the oddity in here, because it used to be 804 vertex, and here it's 811, but it's still not bad or anything. I think I'll just keep with this method. Anyways, it's a little bit annoying. And yeah, I'm just gonna be, doing what I've done before, and hopefully that should keep it from getting any crazy stuff. Creep-tastic wormwood. Haha, creepy worms. Hehehe. Nice. Creepy worms. You could call them spooky. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing. The creep-tastic wormwood. Bye-bye. Creep-tastic bank, import obj. Look at that. It's really cute. It does kind of have like a feel of you could see this in a medieval castle or torture dungeon. So creep-tastic bank, for once again replacing stuff. Okay, so bottom replace, we're using that in the inlet, and we're not using the rest. Closed, we're not using in a bounding mesh. We are not using open in a bounding mesh. We are certainly not using contents. And that is it. Yeah, we did that. Good. Creep-tastic wormwood. And Iron Banded Sibrandi text treasure. Cute. Null. Okay, let's see about this. Bank TSM chest. Very generic. Okay. Bank TSM chest. Bank TSM chest. Yeah. Yeah, it is very much a Sims Medieval chest. It really lives up to its name. Bank TSM chest. Alright. Let's see about that. Replace. Closed. Oh wait, come on. replace contents, replace open, and replace bottom. We did the everything is okay, nothing there. Okay. Zebra on the texture, there it goes. Just 3 more Sims Medieval chests, well, medium ones left. The small ones are mostly like little boxes and stuff that don't have slots to speak of, so like that doesn't really have the priority. What does have priority is going to be repositorying the urn to the pottery supersets. So that's gonna be a little bit more exciting than the stuff we've been doing so far. You know, it's gonna give you a lot more texture options, that's for sure. But I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna need remapping. It all really depends on whether the texture is a modified version of the Skyrim pottery texture, or whether it's just the Skyrim pottery texture. We may have to remap a little bit, but it's nothing big. Import chest, cute little, you know, angles. It's sharp. It has angles. I like it. TSM lacquered chest blank. Replace the contents. Don't use impounding box. Do use that impounding box. Now replace the closed. You don't use. Replace open, do not use. Okay, bottom is only used, as is the intention. Contents too, like property. Okay, that appears to be all in order. Always good to double check. Typos can seriously crash your game. It is very unfortunate, but so be it. Okay, we have another contents and a default. Default, please. Contents too. Ooh, very square. Can you tell that I don't play my game a lot? Closed. Replace. Open. Replace bottom and replace contents and do not use in bounding mesh, and there we go. That's all done. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing hash generator. Bye-bye. Okay, TSM chest war. This is war. Nature of war painting, so I don't think we need to do anything with that except the contents too. That's it. I'm not gonna mess around with more because it's just, yeah, it's not relevant. And it's not even as if blank textures take up that much space. They really don't, but they take up even less space if they don't exist at all. Ah, there we go. We're almost done with the medium ones. We just need to do the Witcher chests. I wonder. They're cute. It's very cute. I think it might be. I think it might be these. These do look like Witcher chests. Contents. Ooh, gold coins. I really should texture reference that. This is a bigger texture, but I think for the amount of detail you get, it is acceptable to leave it at 2K, at 1K. Like, it could possibly be shrank down to smaller, 512 by 512. That would give, like, significant space savings. I mean, a 5 by 12, 512 square texture can fit 4 times into a 1024 square texture. And its file size does reflect that, but I don't think it's necessary right now. Like, I kind of want to make this like a quick bug fixing update and not like a full-on optimization. See if reducing the texture quality, you know, impacts it visually in a big way or not. So yeah, I'm being lazy. Sometimes I just want to be lazy. Okay, Witcher chest 1. Oh, it's so nice. It's a cute chest. I like it. Look at that. It's nice. It's just a nice, solid chest. Bottom replace. Open. Okay, just doing that again. Witcher chest 2. Witcher seeds chest. It has a nice unique name. Scan loads a little bit fast, bit slower, but look at that detail. Nice little wooden detail. Like, I would not reduce the texture size because it is a very nice detail. It is just very nice. So contents 2. Blank property. Null. And then we are importing the mesh. Wait, I did not import that into Blender yet. So, Witcher seat. Look at that. Oh my gosh, the vertical count, the poly count for this is amazing. It's like only 700. I mean, it's basically made out of you know, squares, except for that little lock here, which is the only more complex thing. But it's just a really nice basic mesh. This is good meshing. We stand a good mesh. Fix integrity, medium Witcher chest, and wait, and save. And with that, we have finished the medium ones. Now just the smaller ones. Oh wait, what is that coin pouch recolor doing there again? I thought I removed that. Come on. New folder. Get in there. Okay, so the coin pouch I'm not gonna do. The rupee bag I'm not gonna do. So with the Skyrim Strongbox, Skyrim Urn, Trading Spaces chest, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. I think we just need to do 6 and then this update is finally done. Like, sure, there could be some textures, you know, that could be smaller or that could be removed in the other sets, but it's like not a priority. It's definitely not a priority because it does not affect the actual gameplay the way that the contents blocking, the clickable area blocking, you know, things from being picked up is for the larger chests. Like, we're really looking at gameplay issues here. Wait, where's the contents? Okay, that's the contents. As you can see, it's like a little layer. Bang, 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 Skyrim Strongbox. Replace bottom, we are keeping that. Replace open, we are not. We could be using that in the bounding mesh, to be honest, but you know, I'm just gonna keep it consistent and not use it. That way, also, when you like try to decorate, you don't accidentally click on an invisible open subset when you want to click, say, the table next to it. So it's really that logic that I'm following. Alright. Skyrim Strongbox, we did not do contents 2 yet, so blank prop. Otherwise we'll get like weird numbers on the texture if the texture it is referring to does not exist. So that's like kind of the reason why you sometimes have a texture with like weird squiggly words on it. Skyrim Strongbox. Okay, I think I'm leaving the Skyrim urn for last because that's a little bit more exciting, and that way you can also see like a little bit of repository. You know, it's a little bit more exciting than this. Kate stuff. Gotta love Parsimonious. Seriously, it's good stuff. I like it. Like, it's crazy how these meshes are really old, but the meshes from Parsimonious are still holding up so well, even like more than a decade later. Anyways, where did I put it? Bunk Boy Voyage, Bunk Fallout, blah 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 blah. Come on. War Chest Bank, no, that's not it. Strongbox Safe, come on, okay. Bank Trading Spaces, okay, Trading Spaces, that's it. So cute! Look at the little key! Look at it, it's so cute! It's adorable! I'm not quite sure if this sparks joy, but I don't really think it's much of an issue. It still is a cute chest. Ah, your turn. The-Addict says, I'm ready. Your stream is keeping me company while I do chores, lol. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's nice to have something in the background while you're doing chores. And I mean, this stream is not very visually interesting. There's no real exciting gameplay happening. Perhaps we can do that too when we get to like testing things. Because sometimes weird things do happen. Like one time I had like floating fire around a Sim's head because the code was a little bit off. Bank Trading Spaces. Replace, open. Content, replace, closed. The-Addict says, so much laundry to put away. Yep, the laundry never ends. Yeah. I think I struck realism with that laundry mod. Oh, By the way, Laundry 2.0 when... Oh yes, I'm enjoy listening to you anyways. Well, Laundry 2.0, like, there's still some work to be done, but I think that the majority of the... we can actually look at that. If y'all'd like to, then we can look at some of the code I'm working on for Laundry 2.0. I mean, there are some exciting changes. Okay, let's see. Okay, did all of that. Bank trading spaces just. Chinese box. Nice coins. Okay, this one does not have contents. Open, bottom, and closed. So that means even more space savings as we clean out unnecessary clutter. Bam, that's gone. Then the M mat here, contents is not needed. Bye bye content. Tiatic says, "Oh my gosh, yes, please." Sure will do. Just gotta finish this up first. Okay, bank Chinese box. Bye bye cute trading places box. You're so adorable. Oh, this is like a miniature Sims 3 box. I love it. It's cute. I would not want to convert it. I mean, converting things from the Sims 3 is less tiring than Assassin's Creed, but the thing is, you gotta recreate a texture all by yourself, which can be a thing. But we're keeping that one in bounding mesh. We are not using open. We are not using closed. And that is that. Fix. TS3 Chinese box. TS3 French box, and then we have the Skyrim. And that might be a little bit of remapping. Pretty nice. Okay, this one also has no contents, so bye bye. Oh wait, it's better to undo. That way the little number at the end does not go up. Not that that helps a lot, but... Oh, nice. Look at that. It's all, you know, over each other. Two lids on top. Violating the laws of physics. It'd be like that. Anyways, so open, bottom, and closed box French. Bank French box. Replace the bottom. Replace, open, do not use in binding mesh. Replace, closed, do not use in binding mesh. And then we clear out the contents. We're not using it anyways. Yeet. Yeet. French box, and now it's time for the Skyrim urn. So let's see, what texture does it have? Okay, so yeah, this is a little bit of a different texture because, as you can see, this is not, you know, it's not the same as the pottery texture. So let me just bring that one up, because let me just open that in a new folder. You're gonna see my awfully cluttered Clay's pottery folder. I have far too many work in progress things for that. Trust me, it's awful. Anyways, where is the Wicked Dove Glazed Pottery Bowl design? Come on. So that looks like this, and as you can see, this texture does not look quite the same. Now, it could be that in pottery, I do believe that it was part of the pottery update, so I might just be able to replace it. Pottery, is there a functional pottery bowl, sink, chamber, pottery, special food process, washing urn, basing, okay, so this is a thing that can be crafted. Yeah, urn bank. As you can see, it is a thing that can be crafted at the in a pottery station, but currently it does not use the pottery superset as its master file. So we're just gonna have to change that up a little bit. But so it's remapping time. So first things first, extract the texture. Then we're just gonna yeet this, do all of this before we can do anything else. We do not have a contents. I want to bet that in the other banks there's also still a contents subset that's cluttering things up. Anyways. Okay, so this is like a little bit more complicated because right here there is a open and a bottom. And the open and bottom, it's like a slave subset. So this is a little bit more thinking. This is like big brain. You know what I said about changing subsets? You know, with the things. I'm not being very clear right now. Basically, if you have multiple subsets using the same texture, so that if you recolor one subset, then the other subsets will be recolored using the same texture as well, then you kind of have to stick to a very specific naming scheme. And this very specific naming scheme is not something that I currently do with the pottery superset. Gosh, where did I put my actual recent one? Do I have it somewhere here? Please ignore everything. We just get a random ass pottery. It's not really. Alright, we're saving the changes. Okay. So right here we have glazing and glazing 2. So this is basically the so this highlighted part, this is the crest. And this right here is the thing that goes after it that makes TXMT. And yeah, the thing is the way, yeah, let me just put this into like a note, and that may make it easier to understand. Like, we're going into theory here. So basically this is crest, and then it needs to be subset name and state for things that do changing, you know? Like, for example, opening or closing a bag while retaining the recolor. The thing is, the subset name that you see on screen, the glazed pottery bowl design, does something else, which is crest thing. I mean, it's effective when things are not changing, but the fact that things are changing makes this more complex. Now, I could just yeet the open and closed thing, so we're... Oh, wait, this is the wrong file. Let's actually use this. So this makes it a little bit more complex. But I will not be deterred. So the other alternative would be texture referencing things to the pottery superset, but that means that you can't really use the hundreds of recolors for the pottery superset unless I'm willing to recreate those all, and I am not. I am not going to texture reference every single recolor I ever did. So yeah, okay. So this is the bottom. This is the thing that's always visible. And that you can, you know... Okay, this is best done with a texture. Okay. UV editing. So this is probably not the best Blender Pro approved way to preview textures, but it is what I do. So it's gonna have to deal with that. Okay. So we only really need that one. So let's see what happens if we move it away. We get like a nice little inside view. That's nice. And I am unsure as to why. Okay. Did a little oopsie here. Oopsie, oopsie. Okay, so there seems to be a seam here, so there's gonna be some nice adjusting here. Okay. Fuck it, we're removing doubles. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm essentially just going to remove the open state, which means it will also be adjusting some code to account for that. But okay, let's first assign the actual pottery texture here. So I should have like a little bookmark to the glazed pottery. Yep, there it is. And we can Skyrim Death Bowl. So if we go here, we see that now it looks hella ugly. So we're just gonna have to stretch this out. So we're gonna have to do S2, S2 Y, so it stretches up properly, and now it still looks like crap. Don't worry, we're going to move this to, okay, GY. So I kind of need to figure out the exact point at which we need to move it to. Okay. So this this part here, let's count 1, 2, okay, 2 above the big one. Big one is there. Okay. So I think I can probably do this. Or we can do this 2D cursor SY2. Snapping it to the 2D cursor. That always works like a charm. So this is pretty much identical. So that's the remapping done on this subset. And then we just have to do this, and then we're going to do SY2. It's really a case of matching the original dimensions a little bit. I don't quite know how to explain it. Anyway, so this should look pretty identical to, yep, that looks pretty identical. Okay, we have to do the right thing. Bye-bye, open state, you were very cute, but you did not spark joy. So we're just going to repository this as glazing and glazing 2. I could have renamed these subsets at any point, but it's not going to be a total match. Just warning you. Okay, glazed Sun&Moon. Okay. New Skyrim urn. Oh, damn it, I got the hiccups. Open, bottom, closed. Like I said, this is a little bit different. So we're just removing things and we are importing the new things. As you can see, the subset names are not quite good, so we're just going to rename this to glazing and then not replace, rename to glazing 2. And there we have the subset match. Then let's see, we are going to remove this because this is not necessary anymore. you know, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna keep this block. I'm just going to change what's in it. TS materials, mesh name. Capitals are important here. So we're gonna be adding a string here. What this does is it basically tells the game like, okay, for this subset you look at this mesh. So we're gonna do glazing, and okay, I should probably that. And then we're doing this design, and we're just removing this part. Glazing 2, boom, and we're once again removing this part. TS design mode enabled. What can you recolor? Glazing and glazing 2. And then we're yeeting all of the TXMTs. This is going to be very optimized, but you can't open the thing again. Like, we're just gonna have to mourn that. You know, bye-bye. It was nice while it lasted, but I am not going to restructure the entire pottery superset to fit stem recolors to, like, support this. Glazing 2, and the same, and then 2. I did very simple stuff. Okay. So now we're gonna have to do the coding. Pretty exciting. So here we have open, close, and carry. So we're just keeping this string names, etc., but we're just removing the open and close things here. Delete. Delete. It's very simple, but we can also clean up the code. I want to be absolutely sure that there's no, like, event close. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Skip that. And go delete. And yeah, because otherwise it would have, you know, full event close. It would have, like, tried to assign a texture that is missing, and it would have thrown a hissy fit. So we are, you know, removing all of this. We are removing all that code, and seeing as I am not entirely sure, yep, look at that. That code was deleted. It is private 9, which is event open, so we are having to rewrite some code here. So this one, if true, it goes to 7, if false, it goes to 5, but it is true, so it goes here to 8, so we are skipping that line, going to 8. And now you see this gray little arrow, and the gray arrow means that this node, this behave line, is unconnected to any code whatsoever, so you can safely delete it without messing up your code. I always reassign the arrows before, makes it easier. Anyway, sub delete simoleon, seeing as this terminates in a true or false, I can just say that a true target is true, and bam, there it goes. We got no more unknown behaves. Unknown behaves would throw errors, and we do not want errors in our sets. Okay, so once again, this one goes the same. Fortunately, with most of these things, it's just like a matter of different numbers, same type of behave, so you can kind of do this on autopilot a little bit. Anyways, deposit 100, deposit 25. Inspect. Read social distance, so this is once again going to a 8. It's neat that it's opened, but it's just, it can't open anymore because I'm unwilling to put in the work. It would be a pain, and I'm not updating pottery, not the original one. I'm not. Anyway, so this goes to 3, so, and this one goes to 4, so the one that went to 3 is now going to 4. Disconnect that, and this one going to 6, but we're going to just do it to there. Bam. That's gone. Lightset Inc. Productions says, okay, that's good to know that an unknown behavior causes errors within the Sims 2 game for an object. Yeah, yeah, it's like, I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it. What am I supposed to do? This is not right. And, you know, it's useful for troubleshooting because an error log will also tell you the exact line where behave is doing this. And, yeah, that makes it really easy to troubleshoot. If you know how to read it. It's usually something like bad goes up. A bad goes up is usually a missing global because globals too are behaves that you call. And if they're missing, you get a bad goes up. But this is also another case in which you have a bad goes up. Because say this is a I need to sort this by value. Say that this is a inventory sim has this object. So 0 BBO. OBBO. Obo. Anyways, so this is the easy inventory check. So if this is missing, if a behave is referring to this and it is missing, then, you know, unknown behave. And by the way, the reason that this by default custom globals will not show up in your SimPE like this, the way I have to set up is that I have a little folder in my SimPE folder that I put all my custom globals in. So, and then you can tell SimPE in the settings that, hey, there are game files, there are files I want you to read by default, you know, when booting up. And so I have my custom globals folder so that I can easily select things in SimPE, I can look at the behaves, etc. And it makes it a lot more readable. Anyways, let's continue on with this. Like I said, I can do this on autopilot once I have the pattern. But I think that we are just about done. Just gotta think. Withdraw 2500, 25100. Yeah. Okay. So that's should be done there. Just gotta check again. The test, usually when things end in test, it means it is a so-called guardian behave that, well, tests whether a sim can do something or not. It's usually skill checks, but in this case it's checking for an attribute. Attribute 4 is like the bank, like the amount of... You can't really see it in here, because there's no text in here. That should probably be changed, but it checks whether the bank contains at least 100 simoleons. And if not, then it... Well, actually, this is another thing. The point is blah 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 blah. I don't want to read the code right now. Anyways, okay, so I think we did this. There's no relevant things. Okay, so we're just gonna do the fix integrity. As you can see, there's a lot less resources here. And then we save, and we are done. Well, with the bank. So, okay, I gotta check a bug report real quick by Neve. Just gotta check it on my phone. Like, there was a little bug with a certain tree from Spice of Life, but I'm not entirely sure which tree. I think it might have been cinnamon bark. Or, well, cinnamon. Okay, there it is. It is the curry tree. So the curry tree has this curious little crate with no texture. So this is going to be a quick fix that I'll be uploading later to, you know, Sun&Moon Tumblr and Keep forum, so I can... So, you know, you don't have to re-download the entire set, but it is like an important fix. So, okay, where did I put Spice of Life? In the Spice of Life folder. Okay, so we have the spice crop curry. This is the one with the issues. So we're just gonna copy that. And, well, I could put this in a new folder, but I could also just make a new folder. Anyways, okay. Spice of Life. I'll add the other files later, or I'll just copy it into my regular folder and do stuff there. Point is, anyways, time to do this. So it was a crate that was giving issues, and so yeah, here is the crate blank. So right now, this crate blank is pointing to an herb tree curry blank texture. The problem is that herb tree curry blank does not exist if you look in the texture list. This herb tree curry blank is supposed to refer to a null texture, aka blank prop. So we're just turning this into a null. Then we are fixing integrity, and then we just have to, we are going to have to compressorize this. That is something I forgot. Like, when you fix integrity, you have to compressorize if a thing was compressorized already, and the easiest way to check if things were compressorized is seeing if there is a directory of compressed files in there. If there's a directory of compressed files in your file, and you change anything that shows up in the fixed integrity window, so gmdc, txtr, gmnd, shapecrest, txmt, etc., then you recompress, because otherwise your game may crash. Or it will just not show up, like, it depends. Point is, it's a bad idea, so, okay. Sun, floor of Tambriel, rainy day savings. Well, no, we're just doing the Spice of Life right now. Spice of Life. So yeah, this is like a really simple change, 1701. And then this is 815, and bam, that is done. That will be uploaded later after the live stream. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let me just pour a little bit more, unfortunately cold, tea, and then we can look at a little bit of laundry. Alright, it's laundry time. Okay, so let me check this. Please ignore my stupid stuff. Sun&Moon laundry. Okay. So there are a couple things that okay, so I recently recompressed apparently, which explains why this is the case. Anyways. So, laundry station. So, I'm not quite sure if I did the electric dryer yet, but I did do the electric washer. I think I did them both, actually. Anyways, so, the electric washer. So, the way it used to be done, and, well, is currently still being done at the moment of streaming, is that in order to use the washer, you need X amount of clothes and X amount of detergent, right? So, like when you're doing 10 loads of laundry, you use, well, way too much laundry detergent. Like, you use an entire frickin' box or bottle. There's gonna be a bottle of detergent. Just saying. And that is kind of unrealistic and also a little bit frustrating, because you kind of have to keep purchasing boxes of laundry detergent. And so the way that it's going to be updated in Laundry 2.0 is through crafting points, like some of the newer stations have already been using. So here we see the great big list of attributes on this laundry washer. Like, the washer is big on the attributes. There's 15 attributes right now. So we see like a lot of things. Some things are not exact. Some things have not been implemented, but some things have. Some things are not being used. Some things have not been implemented, etc. Anyways, the relevant one is this one, detergent points. So attribute F, aka 15. So you can actually tune this in a variety of ways. Now, I'm not quite sure why these are both called tuning. It's rather sus. Anyways, point is, this is the community token, the washer cooldown, number of hours, dryer cooldown. This is for the business side of things, when a sim doesn't have any real laundry to wash, and this kind of pushes a number of hours into the timeout controller token. And every hour, that token reduces by 1 until it's set to 0. And then your sims can go to the laundry machine again. You know, in a laundromat situation. And you can tune that here. Anyways, the point is, yeah, there's a lot of tuning in here. And this right here is crafting points tuning, and this is relevant. So change these values to whatever you like. And here you have some new things. So jar of soap, this was already a thing. So this is standard 10 points of detergent. So, and I'm not quite sure if, yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I'm satisfied with these values, but you can change them to whatever you like. So then we have modern detergent box, and there's also gonna be modern detergent bottle, and soap nuts. Soap nuts have not been made yet, but it's gonna be just a nice little baggie, and they may be collectible at some point. Anyways, number of detergent points needed per load, so this is not referring to like per interaction, but more per, you know, piece of laundry you wash. And right now it's set to 1, so it's really straightforward. But, okay, so Tea Addict here says, ooh, crafting points make sense. I love that. I love it too. And also, I don't know if you're aware of this, the washer has a slot hidden inside it that the Sims will put things on, like bills, and then you can't see them because they're inside the washer. Okay, thank you, that's good to know. Okay, so here's the easy way to yeet slots. You just go into the slot file, and you pick delete, then you commit. And that's it. And you fix integrity, I guess. So this is going to have to be recompressorized again. Come on. And was it also the case with the dryer? Never mind, I'll just check. The dryer has a little bit less of this crafting point system going on. In fact, it does not have it going on because it just needs, you know, laundry, wet laundry. But okay, let's look at the slot. It has a container slot, so let's yeet, and that. Okay. So that's fixed. Thank you for reporting. So, yeah. Yeah, some people think, like, you know, in order to remove a slot, you have to reverse engineer it, you have to, like, change things up in a crest and disconnect it, but it really is as simple as going into the slot file and removing the entry. It really is that simple to remove slots. It's a lot more difficult to add them. Also, a put away function for clean laundry, maybe. Well, there should be something in here, actually. Let me see if I can find it. Fresh outfit, one-time use dresser. Like, I think I implemented that. Or I did not. Wait, did I not? I don't know why there's a duplicate one. 48 and 41. Okay, that's kind of weird. But I think I did. Well, I do have it. I do have it planned. Just need to, you know, implement it. Look at some things. We could code that in. We could do some little coding. Though I hope that I'm using the right one for this. Okay. So let's see, do I have some animations in here? Because that's pretty important. By object low, flamingo steel anim. I don't want... okay, let's see what is the... Okay, so I want to steal some code from the herbs and spices. Very useful since we're in there anyways, because they have a compost option, I believe. Create cups, interaction, dispose. Yeah, this is kind of what we want. No, they dispose of things. But we do want the animation. We just want them to pick up. Okay, because this way they can actually do some stupid stuff. I don't want that. See, that's complex vanilla code and I don't like that. Animate sim, this is the one we want to do. A2O trash cleanup. Let me just put that in my little file. Always useful to keep a notepad open when you're modding. And remove object instance stack object. Okay. The quote button is like super useful. Just saying, it is super useful. You don't have to like copy all the little information in the boxes. You could just quote, copy, paste. Easy as that. You just have to make sure that your opcode is correct. Okay, one time use dresser. Let's look at that. Okay, so there's two. Disregard that node. Gather laundry pile, so this is a simple grab item. So this gather laundry pile is basically just go anywhere by the object and add the item. We can actually change this to... no, never mind. Anyway, so this has a... I'm not entirely sure what this behave was supposed to do. So we're just gonna say, put away laundry. Put away. Yeah, like, it's a little bit of a difference and people will have to figure it out for themselves. Okay, so this goes to 1048. We can actually just use these animations. I'm gonna be very lazy about this. This is not something I personally use, so instead of going for inventory visible add item, we are going to just do true target, false, and we're gonna remove this, and we are just going to remove the stack object. Like, I do hope that this is not... Yeah, stack object, by the way, is by default the object that the sim is interacting with. So this should assign interaction, not grab item, dispose laundry. This is just going to delete it, like, just like that. Okay, so that is covered. Anti-Addict says, my hero, clap. Don't worry, I'll do another video covering the updates. I'm looking forward to it. Like, it's gonna be... It's gonna, like, as you can see, there's some nice, neat new functions. And another thing, it's a little bit more minor, I guess, but there's also the laundry goods vendor. And, as you can see, it should have already been tunable. Not 100% sure, but it is very tunable. You can just, you know, determine how many things you want. And as you can see, there's a box, there's a bottle, there's a bag of soap nuts, there is soap solution. I should probably change that label up a little bit so it matches the other one. Laundry detergent. Just a little bit of consistency. Normally prefer this in alphabetical order, but you know, adding things later on messes that up a little bit, but I don't mind. Anyways. So you can tune everything. Okay, so this can be tool. Yeah, I'm just gonna fine tune this. It doesn't change the prices of the items themselves in the catalog, but if you want to buy them via the thing, you know, the vendor, you can tune it to your liking. It's pretty nice. So yeah, pretty easy. So that's a little bit of Optima. That's a little bit of code. And if you put one of these vendors on a business lot, on an owned lot, when your Sims go there and buy detergent or whatever, then the money that they spent on that vendor will actually go to the owner of the lot. Like, that's pretty nice with the new vendors. Okay, let's see, are there other things? The color controller is pretty interesting because it does not only control the color of, you know, the dirty laundry that spawns, but it also controls the color of, you know, whatever of the actual laundry on the washing lines. It's a little bit different code. It was a little bit of thing getting it to work, but it's pretty neat. Anyways, so let's see. I do hope that I did not leave any slots behind on the hampers. That's something I kind of want to check. Okay, there are slots on the hampers, it appears like. There's no entries. There are no entries in the crest, however. So, you know, I'm not very concerned. Oh, alright, but this S3 happening. Yeah, I think I did some things to that. Okay. Okay, Tiadik says, oh great, I noticed that didn't happen on my weekly market lots. Yeah, some vendors are not updated. I have like a little list of vendors that I've been updating and things that I have not been updated, that I have updated and not. It's kind of progress. So yeah. Yeah, there's like laundry and dyes. These are just a couple things that have been updated but have not been released yet. And this still needs doing. And oh, are we getting some more colors, like some more modern ones? You mean for the laundry color controller? Well, where did I put my, oh my gosh. Do I not have my folder open? Of course I don't have the folder open. Well, the thing is with the laundry color controller, well, where did I put the thing? Color controller, is that if you look at the size of this thing, it's already like 2 MB. It's big. It's a really big file because these textures are pretty beefy. There's 10 textures. There's more than 10 There's like 10 textures, and as you can see, they are big. And, well, it is pretty easy to add options to a color controller like this, especially if the textures are actually inside the package itself rather than as a separate recolor pack like it is with the original color controller. But it is very easy to default. So that's actually my recommendation, because I don't really want to stuff people's games with, like, you know, 10 MB package files. Like, that seems a little bit excessive. I mean, you can add some things yourself, and all you really do is you change the number in here, you clone this behave, you change the number in here, and you also ensure that your recolor names that you put an extra entry in here. And then furthermore, you add a pie menu string. You can actually rename that. And of course you add a pie menu function with you know, the action behave and the correct string. It's honestly not super difficult in a controller setup like this. So you can actually try your hand at making another color controller or offering a default. Like, there's the member recolors section on the keep. And so if you have any interest in doing like a modern replacement, then you can do so. I highly encourage you to. Like, we love recolors of our stuff. And yes, it's called dung. That's the name. Anyways. Okay, so that was a little bit of coding. So there is like a little bit of coding that I kind of have to tackle at some point, which is making a stacked washer and dryer, but I'm not looking forward to that. But it is going to happen, probably. And there may also be some other electric dryers and washers, a little bit more mesh choice, like say Sims 3 or 4 conversions, who knows? Can you write that all down? Thanks. Perhaps I will. I mean, Neve also wondered how to do that. So I can make like a little post on how to, you know, manage these color controller things. The theory behind mesh controllers is similar, though also dissimilar. The steps are a little bit different, but overall it's not too bad if you have decent instructions, decent idea of what to do with the process. Anyways, let's see, are there any more updates I need to do? Oh wait, this is not my Sun&Moon folder. It is the Sun&Moon folder, not the Simp folder. No. I need a sip of tea. Technically, I need to do this. Or well, that needs to be tested. We could possibly do some testing. It's a mild possibility. Yep, that's in beta, as Bev knows. Anyways, the dwarf tree. Let's take a look at that. Might be interesting. You know what I'm working on. I'm just mostly working on updates. Draga's working on some more new stuff. And yeah. Generate harvest, increase health score. Can you take a guess as to what the update includes? What sort of shiny new functions are there? Like the bug that plagued beta 1 should be resolved now. I can probably tell you what it was. Anyway, so blah 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 blah. Where it is. Blah, 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 blah. Increase health score. Create free basket. It wasn't that. So here we have. I put locals. So this is a little bit of behave code right here. So this is kind of like, you know, something about stack object. So as I said before, by default, stack object is the thing that the Sims interact with, right? However, there are ways to set the stack object to something else. This happens a lot when, say, calling accessories. Then suddenly the accessory stack object and not the object being interacted with anymore. So how do you get it back to, you know, your original stack object, the object being interacted with? Well, you do this by in the beginning of the behave, you store the stack object. So here the stack object ID in a local, in some other variable. So a local is kind of like a container that only works within this behave. Like local 0 in harvest crops cannot be used by interaction baskets because it's a local. It would work with temp, it would work with an attribute, but not with a local. So you store it in this local, and then at some point, you know, you're done with the other thing. Yeah, this is also a new thing. Enthusiasm and batch, pretty exciting. And there's a smarter EP check here, you know, if free time is found, then enthusiasm end, if it doesn't, then batch end. Anyways, so at some point the stack object ID changes to slot. It changes to my slot 1. And then it generates harvests. Wait. Did I not restore it? Okay, so for some reason... Did I? Seems a little bit bigger than I thought. Seems like somehow I've done 2 event generate harvests, which is kind of weird. Did I? Well, something for sure did happen here. Okay, so here I got it. So yeah, I'll need to. So I just discovered a new bug, namely, you know, there's this whole event tree for kids and then for adults. So I did do the thing that I needed to do with the kid, with the adult parts of the behave, but not with the kids part. So here you see with the adult part ending, you see remove stack object, and then the stack object gets set to the local, and then the harvest get generated. This I did not implement with the kids yet. So before you try to test, let me just fix this. Real simple. After removing stack object, you go insert true. Then if that goes true, then it goes to generate harvest. But before that, we do opcode to expression, and then we set stack object ID. We define it, which is double points equals to local. Where's the local? Local 0, and that should restore it. So yeah, this is a lot of what Sun&Moon's coding is like. It's staring at code for far too long. Yeah, so okay, stack object ID. That seems to do it. Like, it's only relevant in harvest crops, but I'm glad I caught it. And it will be uploaded to the beta thing. Some other things that I'm still kind of is that the increased health score. So I think I actually did do a reset, a generate harvest. Okay. Okay. So this is kind of an exciting thing with the plant harvest. So there's like 2 levels. There's level 0, aka... Well, first of all, let me be very clear that you can turn this feature on and off. Right now, it's on by default, but you can turn it off real easy. Anyway, so if you have plant health enabled, then by caring for a tree, you can up its health, and if your tree is spectacularly taken care of, then you may get some extra harvest. And it does not matter whether your sim has green thumbs or not, it is really dependent on the health of the tree. So, once you harvest it, the health of the tree gets reset a little bit, but not fully reset. If your sim has a really good if your tree was in really good health, it gets reset to decent health from 1 harvest. If it is set to more than that, to a little bit more than 1 harvest, and gets reset to 1 harvest. If it's less than 1 harvest, then it gets reset to literal 0. Anyways, it's probably best experienced in game. But pretty exciting stuff. But it's very much in beta, so it has not been implemented yet. It just, yeah, needs a bit more testing to iron out the bugs. Haha, ironing, laundry, you get it. Okay, so that is some things. I don't think I have anything super essential right now. Well, okay. Some things need to be compressorized, but I still kind of want to take a look at the banks later on, so I'm not going to be compressorizing right now, but let me be clear, I will compressorize later before the update so that I don't somehow break your game. Okay. So, is there anything anything that you'd like to know or ask or whatever? Then, you know, you got your time. I'm thinking of, you know, going a little bit more towards the end of the stream. I don't know for how long I've been streaming, but I too sometimes need a little bit of shut-eye. But like, if you got questions or want to see a little bit of code, then feel free to ask. My brain has not gone fully pinky yet. Whew. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I did that. So then some things I need to upload is banking update, spice of life, hotfix, and better update thingy. Okay, so yeah. So I think we're gonna close the stream off. I don't know when I'll be doing another stream. We'll see when I feel in the mood. But you know, it's been fun. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. And yeah, if you got any sort of Sun and Moon books, then, you know, there's a book report form. Please use that. We really, really appreciate it if you use the book report form. So yeah, bye!